Exactly. It'll be gone
Let's
soon
get to
enough.
the day's daily dish. You're a cat man. You'll love the story. Do you ever wonder how your cat seems to know where you are at all times? Well,
yeah.
a new study out of Kyoto University in Japan finds that cats can track their owners using audio cues from the owner's voice.
Really?
Researchers studied cats in cat cafes and in home settings. When owners called out their cat's names, ears perked up and they turned toward the direction of the voice. Scientists say that means cats can mentally picture where others are through cues like sound. And I say, baloney.
Why do you say that?
Well, because, I mean, of course, it's like it didn't reveal anything you didn't already.
No,
Did you not know your cat could hear your voice?
Well, yeah, but here's the thing. It's like when they were talking about it and reading it, who did this study? How long did it take them?
Kyoto, Japan, I don't know.
Well, I tell you what, to me that sounds like 1 year of basically stating the obvious. If
That's
it was
what
a
I'm
year-long
saying.
study, it's 1 year.
We're proving what we already know.
Yes, cats recognize the sound of our voice over other people's voices because they can differentiate between that, I'm sure. It's like dogs, same way, I would imagine.
It
really impressed me. The story I really wanted to hear is that a cat here in the tri-state could hear sounds in Kyoto, Japan. Now you got
that
something.
would be something.
That would be impressive because some of them have some pretty good sized ears. I bet they can hear a long way.
Well, if you were underwhelmed by that, you'd probably be overwhelmed by this.
Okay.
Just what every gamer has been wanting for years, the Gucci version of the new Xbox.
Yeah.
The fashion designer teamed up with Microsoft to make this luxury version of the Xbox Series X. Gucci Xbox is going to run you about 10 grand.
Wow.
And that 5-figure price, for that, you'll get a console with Gucci logo printed on it, a couple of controllers, and an Xbox branded suitcase to carry your expensive cargo. Only 100 of these limited edition consoles will be made. They'll go on sale in November on the 17th at Gucci's website and in select Gucci stores. Okay. Are you writing your check now?
Yours today. Seriously, you know what's going to happen? Some kid is going to catch wind of this, and then that's going to be on the old Christmas list. And it's like, Santa's not bringing that.
At least not in my circle of friends.
Santa's not bringing a Gucci case. Do you really need? That's one of those things that's like, do we really need that? And do you really need that for 10 grand?
10 grand.
Yeah.
I mean, and what can you do with it?
I would imagine you just carry it if you want to go to your friend's house or if you travel, maybe. You travel with your Xbox.
But couldn't you put that in a garbage bag
Sure, you could.
take it over there?
It costs a lot less in a garbage bag than it would in that Gucci case.
Think of the European tour you could do for 10 grand.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
What you're going to end up finding out is they'll have the Xbox Gucci. Hey, I bought a Gucci. I'm sure, I don't care if it has Xbox on the side or not. I'm using that for my luggage, and it won't have an Xbox in it. It'll be just somebody just kind of showing off their Gucci luggage.
I think you're on something.
Right?
I think you're on something.
Yeah.
Don't forget, this panel discussion is this Wednesday. Our Shelley Kirk will be there for Stepping Up. If you can't, it will be live on Facebook, but it will also be available via tape afterwards on Facebook Live from Stepping Up to celebrate the 100th anniversary of women gaining the right to vote. Look at Shelley representing.
Good to see that. You look back on this, and that was 100 years ago, or right around there. And it's like, why wasn't it not 200 plus years ago when we had the Declaration of Independence?
Don't get me started.